Thank you for taking some time for yourself. You've known all along how to use your breath to create a sense of calm. Everyone breathes right. It's something you already know how to do effortlessly. And sooner or later, everyone discovers the charisma of their own breath. As you go deeper into this wonderful experience you've created for yourself, notice how you breathe in and out. Things start to slow down a bit. Most people find taking a moment to settle in helps. You already know how to let your breath guide you into a more peaceful state. Embrace it as you go deeper into this experience. And most people instinctively feel their body's contact with the chair, anchoring themselves into the present moment. Everyone notices the surrounding sounds, embracing the auditory environment. And you already know how to connect with the temperature on your skin, embracing the sensory sensations. It's a very common experience for everybody to embrace these observations, releasing tension to deepen their sense of tranquility. Perfect. And as you're sitting here listening to me now, you probably forgot about the shoes on your feet. But hey, now you can feel them. You forgot about the glasses on your nose, but now you're aware of them. You forgot about the collar around your neck, but now it's on your radar. And when you're wrapped up in an interesting lecture, you don't even notice how hard the chairs are. But in a snooze-worthy one, suddenly the chairs feel rock hard. You're tuned into these things. We've all become experts at tuning out sensations in different parts of our bodies. So how did you manage to block out the feeling of your shoes? Not because of some fancy drug, or because someone told you to ignore it. No. It's because over time, you've learned to automatically dial down certain sensations and then bring them back when needed. And as you know, this is your time to kick back and unwind. Most people feel super chill when they get cozy, letting their bodies loosen up. You already know how to breathe in that calming vibe. I'm curious if you'll just let out that exhale and dump all that stress as you sink deeper into this laid back state. Perfect. And some people find solace in the weight of their body on the chair, connecting with a stable foundation beneath them. It's a very common experience to acknowledge fleeting thoughts, allowing them to pass by without judgment. In this mindful state, you can release tension with each breath, sinking deeper into a relaxed state. Perfect. And I wonder if you can picture yourself in this super chill scene where the sun's giving you a little love tap and the breeze is whispering sweet nothings in your ear. As you kick back in this Zen zone, imagine a tiny cloud doing its laziest paddle ever. A totally beautiful aqua-coloured lake. Can you feel its vibe? Now think about how seeing this cloud makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It's like sipping on a hot cup of cocoa on a frosty day, or flopping onto your comfiest couch after a marathon Netflix binge. Picture yourself giving that cloud a little boop, feeling its fluffy goodness under your fingertips. It's like your own personal reminder to chill out whenever life gets a bit nuts. Now imagine you're floating on a big old inflatable unicorn, just coasting along on the smooth waters below. Can you feel the stress melting away? Check out those old thoughts and worries drifting away like lost balloons at a party. You're in your own bubble now, far away from all the drama. Feel that sense of calm wash over you as you float through the sky. You've totally got this. Navigating life's roller coaster like a legend. And as you keep on chilling, trust yourself to find that inner peace. You've got this amazing knack for shrugging off life's little quirks and soaking in the awesomeness of nature. Today, as you're feeling great and taking care of yourself, I want to express gratitude for your efforts in making the world better. Thank you. And I want to let you know if any thoughts cross your mind, you can simply let them pass and revel in the beauty of nature. And if you're unsure which thoughts are helpful, think about what Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys went through. When stressed, he heard menacing voices like, "I'm going to harm you," or "the devil is after you." And as you and I both know, these thoughts differ from everyday musings like, "Why was I so fat in high school?" Or, "Can you see my man boobs in this t-shirt?" And again, you and I both know none of those thoughts are beneficial. They're also distinct from positive thoughts like, "I'm curious if I can embrace challenges and overcome them with determination. I'm intrigued if I can cultivate deep, meaningful connections with people around me. I'm fascinated to know if I can find gratitude even in the smallest moments of my day. I'm eager to discover if I can celebrate my progress, no matter how slow it might seem. I'm interested to see if I can choose optimism today. I'm curious to explore if I can fully believe in myself, trust in my potential. I'm excited to find out if I can appreciate my own worth, deserving of love and happiness. I'm curious to learn whether I can extract valuable lessons and emerge stronger from life's challenges. I'm eager to see if I can make a positive impact in the lives of others, contribute to their happiness. I'm intrigued to know if I can accept myself unconditionally. Consider the difference between feeling trapped and actually being trapped, or injustice versus something being unjust. You and I both know people can feel stuck in failing relationships, dead-end jobs, or tedious family gatherings. For instance, in Sydney, Australia, the suspected Targeted Management Plan, STMP, was a controversial policing program targeting potential future criminals, even children. Fortunately, a New South Wales police program was rightly criticised and was abandoned after a thorough investigation. For just one example, a young Aboriginal boy had been stopped and searched hundreds of times. His family was distraught, and they were about to move out of their home to avoid the harassment. His prior offending was very minor, shoplifting, and he had behavioural and cognitive difficulties. And hopefully there's a part of that young man that will recover and move past it. But you and I both know that might be a little unrealistic. Sometimes in these situations, it's best to give yourself permission to never fully get over it, but to also move on from that experience and contribute to making the world a better place. You can carry both experiences with you at the same time, you know. Maybe you've heard of dualism in martial arts. It's all about balancing opposites. Picture yin and yang, you know, the hard and soft, the flexible and firm. That's what we're talking about. Then there's internal and external styles. Some focus on the brute strength while others hone in on the flow of energy. It's like blending combat with philosophy. You've got to be firm yet restrained, all while respecting tradition but staying adaptable. Martial arts is about finding that sweet spot between opposing forces, both in the dojo and in life. Life's like this endless beach, right? Waves roll in, some calm and peaceful, others crashing in like wild storms. We're just sailing along, riding those emotions like waves on a surfboard. Sometimes it's all clear skies, other times it's foggy and hard to see where we're headed. But imagine this. You're chilling on the shore, feeling the sand between your toes, wind in your hair. Watch those waves, man. Let them take away all that heavy stuff weighing you down. Take a deep breath, let it out, and let those worries drift away with the tide. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, reminding you that brighter days are ahead. In that moment, you're steering your ship, riding through the waves with courage and style. Embrace the journey, knowing that every dip and rise brings you closer to where you belong. So yeah, you can never get over what's happened to you, and you can move past it. Just like floating on that unicorn throughout the beautiful aqua sky, just as you are now. Because what happens when someone makes choices according to their history? As a hypnotherapist, my goal is to assist in alleviating your trauma by guiding you into a different state of mind. And this might involve shifting your focus away from past experiences to something new, like floating through the aqua sky on a unicorn, or helping you transition from an uncomfortable aspect of an experience to one that's more neutral or hopefully positive if we can swing it. Picture yourself chilling in a wide open field, grass swaying gently in the breeze. Over there's this huge mountain, its top all covered in mist. You've got this heavy load on your back, you know, worries, doubts, fears, stuff that weighs you down. But standing there in the field, you feel something stirring inside, a craving for change, for freedom, for a fresh start. So you start letting go one by one. You drop those worries like they're hot potatoes, watching them flutter away like leaves in the wind. And man, as you shed each burden, you feel lighter, freer, more alive. Now that mountain, it's like your challenge, your adventure. With every step up, you leave behind the junk from the past and embrace the possibilities up ahead. And as you climb, things get clearer, and suddenly anything feels possible. Finally, you reach the top, a place of peace, of clarity, of things like you're on top of the world. From up there, you see things differently. Things feel differently. It's like a whole new vibe. In that moment of great release, you're all about letting go of what's been holding you back, embracing the chance to start fresh, to do you, to live life like it's meant to be lived. Imagine your emotions as colours on a painting canvas. It's like painting with dull shades where colours don't pop like they used to. It's like the volume's been turned down on your emotions. And even though they're still there, they don't feel as vibrant or as intense as before. Think of your perspective like a camera lens, like zooming out to see the bigger picture. It's about taking a step back to see the whole landscape, allowing you to look at things from different angles and discover the details you might have missed before. Picture your memories as pieces of a puzzle scattered on a table. Reconstructing is like rearranging those puzzle pieces to create a new picture. By shifting your focus, reorganizing the pieces, you can change the story of the memory, highlighting different parts and giving it a new meaning. Imagine your thoughts and interpretations as different voices in a song. Amplifications like turning up the volume on certain voices, making them stand out more. It's about highlighting different perspectives and giving them more importance, enriching the overall melody of your thoughts and experiences. Most people find it helpful to explore their future selves during hypnotherapy. Everyone has a capacity to tap into their inner strengths. You already know how to relax deeply and imagine a wonderful future for yourself, where you can just make one up. Most people may feel unsure, but rest assured it's a very common experience in hypnotherapy. Most of us have an innate ability to envision a brighter future. Now I want you to imagine yourself in the future. Picture yourself 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. See yourself in vivid detail, living the life you desire, overcoming challenges and embracing new opportunities. You've known all along how to tap into your inner wisdom and visualize your goals. Now, as you see yourself in this future scenario, notice a new sense of gratitude you've developed along the way. It's a very common experience to feel empowered, abundant, and confident when envisioning your future self. Everyone has the potential to create positive change in their life and in the lives of those around them. Now I'm going to plant a powerful suggestion in your subconscious mind, a post-hypnotic suggestion for future accessing. Whenever you need to tap into these inner resources and strengths, simply take a few deep breaths and envision your future self. Sooner or later, everyone finds this technique helpful in achieving their goals. As you know, in every culture, people have used visualization to manifest their dreams. It gives everyone a sense of pleasure to envision a brighter future. Now let's shift our focus to reorienting your thoughts and reactions to intrusive thoughts related to past traumas. Most people who have experienced trauma struggle with intrusive thoughts, but it's important to remember that you're not defined by your past experiences. You already know how to regain control and find peace within yourself. Just by physically getting comfortable, taking a few deep breaths. Remember, you're in your own bubble now, where you can fly on a unicorn across an aqua lake or through the beautiful sky. And imagine your future self, where dreams can come true. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Maybe there once was a time when you didn't have the tools to manage useful thoughts from not so useful thoughts, but now you have the power to choose how you respond to them. Sooner or later, everyone finds their own unique way of coping with trauma. Everybody has the strength and resilience to overcome challenges and create a fulfilling life. As you ease back into the world around you, take your time. No rush. Whenever you feel ready, start to reconnect with the room around you. Enjoy that comfy feeling and the peace you've created. As you stretch out a bit, notice those feelings returning to your hands and feet, kind of like waking up from a good nap. And hey, as you move forward, why not think about these positive thoughts? Can you imagine all the cool stuff that could happen if you knew your inner strength inside and out? How different would life be if you realized how capable you really are? What if you're fully aware of the awesome opportunities around you? Ever thought about what you could achieve if you tapped into your power to make things happen? Ever wondered about the kind of leader you could be if you really owned your influence? And seriously, what's out there beyond your comfort zone if you're up for it? Let these questions wander around your mind as you move forward with a fresh outlook and a spring in your step. Now when you open your eyes, check out the colours around you. They're pretty vibrant, right? It's like stepping out into a sunny day after a rain shower. Embrace this moment, feeling refreshed and ready to take on whatever comes your way. Stretch out, wriggle your fingers and toes, and open your eyes. Welcome back. You're perfect, just as you are.